Donna Serdula from LinkedIn Makeover here, and I got a wonderful surprise this morning when I logged into LinkedIn. I have the new design, the design that they've been slowly implementing over the last probably week and a half or so. I was wondering if maybe I was going to be the very last person with it, but I think I might be I might not be the very last. But this is a new, totally different design for LinkedIn. Before, the page was totally white. LinkedIn was in black, and it was just it was a very clean design, but very simple, very plain. This is, I think, a bolder look. They're saying that it's a simpler design and it's easier to scan the page to get to the good stuff, and I have to agree to a point. From what I'm seeing with this black navigation bar, everything looks to be in pretty much the same shape and layout as before. We have our advanced button here for search. We've got a way of adding our connections. We have the same way of getting into our personal settings. The people you may know box is still exactly where it had been, as is the share and update, which is at the very top of the page. I really do love the LinkedIn Today. I think this looks much better than before. It shows us the most important or at least the most popular stories within our industries. And we also have this all updates here. This is actually, I have to say, I think it's exactly the same as before, but it was located a little lower down, and I think a lot of people didn't even know that it exists. But if we just scroll down, what we should be seeing here, at least what LinkedIn is telling us, is that the important updates are up top, and the ones that we're going to see up here are going to be the most relevant network updates. And I'm not really sure why these updates are first. If I scroll down a little bit further, we can start seeing that some of these updates have a lot of comments, and perhaps that's the reason why they're up at the top, or maybe this is just still strictly chronological. Not sure. I'm just going by what LinkedIn has said, that the more important updates are up top, unless of course they're really talking about the LinkedIn Today. Well, at any rate, if we scroll down, who's viewed your profile, still in the same place. Your LinkedIn network, still in the same place. And we also have the jobs that you may be interested in our groups. So a lot of this, it's still very similar to before. It just has a much cleaner interface, a cleaner, simpler look, I think. And like I said before, I really do think it has a nice, bold quality. I think the pictures are a little bigger. Oh, excuse me there. If we keep scrolling down, one of the things that I noticed, which is new, and I actually quite like, and it reminds me quite a bit of Facebook, is that if you scroll all the way down, oh my goodness, notice how it will just add new updates. So you don't have to necessarily click to get to a previous page. It just keeps opening up. The other thing that I'm seeing here is that clearly there's no more tweets, which I say good riddance. That just drove me insane, all of those just horrible tweets. I mean, in some cases it was okay, but more often than not it was abused, at least by my 7,000 connections. More often than not it was abused. But at any rate, rather than harp on that, we do have, I really, what I'm seeing here is, it looks to me like it's more clearer how you can like something, you can comment, and you can, I like this send a message. When you click on it, check out what happens. We can actually send a message to that person. Actually, I think it works better when it's actually like a link. So when you hit send a message, it actually composes an email. And if we don't want it to go to Skip, we want it to go to someone else, we can absolutely start typing in their name and choose them. I'm going to hit cancel here. We also have share, so we can share it, we can reshare, and almost like retweeting, right? Love that. Think that's a great way. That's clearly going to help them with populating the LinkedIn Today, because I believe that's done off of the most shared, the most popular articles that people are sharing, and that's what brings those things up to the top. So all in all, I'm really liking this new look. I think it looks great. The profile looks to be about the same. Everything else, I mean, when you look, everything else seems to have the same look to it. There's really no big difference other than just it looks like it's a new skin. So what I'm going to assume is probably over the next few weeks, next few months, we might start seeing them shifting things, putting things in different order, and maybe even making even more changes to the look and the feel of LinkedIn. With that said, that is your tour of the new LinkedIn design with me, Donna Serdula, your LinkedIn profile writer. I look forward to helping you craft a strong online presence, optimizing your LinkedIn profile so you can get found by recruiters and partners and vendors and people that are looking for someone just like you. So connect with me today, linkedin-makeover.com.